Hello and welcome back to Life in the Woods with me, Magnamundian. If you don't know that already, then I don't know what you're doing on my channel. I've got to start with an apology because there has been no Life in the Woods videos for about a week now. In fact, there's been no videos at all for about a week. I recorded quite a bit of content in advance, especially exploration episodes with Life in the Woods, in order to make sure that I wouldn't run out. I could post videos up when real life gets busy, and then real life got really busy, and eventually I ran out of videos, and real life was still busy, and yeah, we got to that point. So apologies for that, but I am back. There is quite a bit of content. If this is going out on the Monday, then you already know I'm back because some videos started on Saturday. Yeah, but the regulars watch this more than anything else, so that's why I'm doing this here. Right, with that out of the way, let's have a look at what has been going on behind the scenes while all those exploration episodes have been playing out on the YouTubes. Do people even say that? And let's have a look at where the temple is. So as you can see, we're quite high up in the air here. It's taken a while to render behind me, but we've got quite a fantastic view from up here actually. But it's giving me vertigo, so let's look the other way. And as you can see, we've been busy. Still got the little island down there in the shape of a fish, but very careful just to try and not disturb any of the terrain around here. I've had to dig out a lot of sand. Vast majority of it has been dug out from below the temple itself, and we'll come to that. I have also had to pluck some from elsewhere, but I've kind of skimmed it over so you can't really tell. Yeah. So if I go up these steps, now these aren't actually meant to be steps, they're just a sloped roof. I suppose I could have used carpenter's blocks, but on a real temple they are sloped in terms of it's just one stair block. Now I've been 6 times taller, 6 times wider, and 6 times deeper here, so it's multiple sandstone stairs. So this is the top. This is the highest point you can be on. This is the top of one of the towers. Yep. Well, I'll show you the front of the towers in a bit. And you can see the middle over there. So that's the middle of the temple going up. If I very carefully squidge over here, you can kind of... No, in fact, we only need to squidge over here, don't we? If I squidge over here, you can see that doorway there. That's the entrance to the upper part of the temple. And if we carefully drop ourselves down, I can show that. Got quite a few ender pearls because I've been farming endermen for the purposes of finishing that end portal. So over here, if I pop in this way, it gets a bit dark unfortunately. If I pop in this way, this is the upper room, as you can see. Oh. That didn't quite pan out there, did it? And he changed those cobble... Oh, that's going to be awkward to get to. I need to change those cobble blocks for sandstone ones. Yeah. I keep finding little bits like this. I thought I was done. Then I find little bits. Nothing can spawn in here, by the way, because we're all on slabs or stairs. So although it is exceedingly dark, nothing will spawn. If I carefully look at this edge, you can see that that's the floor below. We won't go down there just yet. So if we go back out, and as you can see, the temple continues sloping down this way. If we go stand on this corner over here, you'll probably see better. Slopes down up until this is the box on which the temple sits. Now the reason that the temple isn't at floor level, the reason why it's slightly above, is because we still have the vertical shaft that has the treasure boxes at the bottom. And in order to have that to scale, the temple floor, the bottom of the temple, needed to be slightly higher than sea level. About 8 or 9 blocks higher than sea level. If it was at sea level, then I'd have to dig into the bedrock in order to make that shaft go deep enough. And to be honest, I don't even think that would be good enough. Even if somehow I cheated my way through the bedrock, I think I'd still need to go below level 0, which just can't be done. No, to Mojang we need negative blocks. We need negative chunks so we can go deeper. Yes, even deeper. Right, let's see how high up here we can get. Oh, okay. I've landed in the side of the block. Don't take forever. Oh yeah, I did it. I landed. So yeah, so if I'm here, you can see all the way down. Fantastic. I don't actually have any blocks on me, do I? Because I've cleaned my inventory. Boo. I'm gonna have to fix those little bits later, I think. So yeah, so this is the top of here. Ow. Oh, you know what? That's not too. Yeah, I'm just hurting myself, aren't I? Oh yes, let's go over there actually. Ow. There we go. Right. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just limp. I'll limp. There we go. Right. Now over here we've got a bit of a gap. Now the reason we've got a gap, well, two reasons. One, it gives you an idea of just what things look like on the inside. Yep. So on here we have what appears to be a large square block. In reality, it's hollow. Yeah, sorry about that. There just isn't enough sand to fill all this in. I could fill it all in with cobblestone, but I'd have to, well, there wouldn't even be enough of, what's this stuff again? Comatite cobblestone. There wouldn't be enough of that to fill it in. We could fill it in with other stuff, but why? Where you can see, like here, this is the ceiling above an open area below. The entrance to the temple actually. So this is the ceiling. So this is slabs. So nothing's going to spawn on the upper side of the ceiling. And there's slabs there, comatite cobblestone slabs, so that nothing spawns there. So there really is, apart from these bits here, there really is no surfaces that mobs can spawn on. Now these are open because they should be red squares. Now I'm not sure, but I think this being 1.7, the squares on a temple would be red wool, I think, or it could be hardened clay, but I think it's red wool. So I need to find something that I can use which is red, preferably in a pattern like this. Now when I built this structure on Biffercraft, I think I've actually surpassed Biffercraft slightly now, because I've actually got the inner wall as well as the outer wall. On Biffercraft, I only ever really built the outer wall. This time around, I've built both at the same time, so yay. Now on Biffercraft, I used red sandstone. So you could have red smooth sandstone and red sandstone and what have you. On 1.7 though, there is red sand, but you can't make it into red sandstone. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go and find myself some red blocks which can be made to look interesting. The sun is going down. You know what? While we have some space I can actually put a bed on without it hovering in the air, we might sleep here before we continue. Like I say, mobs can't spawn, but it's going to be difficult for you guys if you can't see what's happening. So yeah, so that's the outside. This is the roof area, effectively. Oh yeah, we can sleep. And sleep we did. Right, that back over there. So moving downwards, carefully, if I pop down to there we go. So this is the very bottom of what is seen from the outside. This sits on a... oh, I'm being careful about not falling, and I can do that. So if I move out here, you can get a better view of the whole structure. Hopefully nothing's been spawning. There we go. That gives you an idea of the size of the thing. No, I don't like quicksand. Yes, I could probably ender-pearl myself out of quicksand, but you know, why do that? So yeah, so let's do that in fact. That gives you an idea of the sheer size of the whole build. Now these panels over here on the towers, that's a slight variation on what the temple should look like. It should just look like these square... let me go back into... It should still look like these, but what I've done is I've done a flat surface, slightly indented, and then we can do a symbol on here. Now on the front of the temples there is a symbol of... is it Anubis or is it something else? There's definitely some sort of symbol on the front. It's like a circle with a plus underneath type thing, if memory serves me right. We are going to be putting our own symbols on there, probably something that looks similar to the default, and then maybe an M for Magnamundian in there as well. So that's on the way. That again should be with red. That should be in a red colour, so it kind of depends again on blocks. I suppose I could use redstone. I can see that being expensive. Well, redstone blocks. Let's have a look how many I've got. I can easily use carpenter's blocks, which should allow me to do different sorts of chisels. So yeah, we'll have to experiment with that. But yeah, so this is what it looks like at the front. This flat area in front of it, I haven't quite decided what's happening with that. There is going to be, let me just see if we can get back up there. Yes, there is going to be some sort of different coverage here. Haven't decided what yet. Probably some sort of stone, something grey, something boring, just to sort of differentiate that this isn't part of the temple itself. This is some sort of foundation that the temple sits on. Might do something with the edging here. That's going to stay as it is down there, as comatite. But I might do something with the edging here. Have some maybe stair pieces or something along here, just to decorate this. So shall we have a look inside? Need to run out of these blocks eventually. Ender pearls eventually. It gets a little bit dark in here because again we haven't actually done any of the lighting yet. It's almost as dark and spooky as an actual temple, isn't it? Not quite sure what's happening here at the moment. In some way this should be a staircase, but I haven't quite worked that out yet. Whoa! Ow. This part here is kind of okay. Okay, don't teleport for a bit. So the entrance to the tower from this part is a staircase. That's lovely. But then how that then proceeds inwards, I haven't yet quite worked out. I think I might be completely altering this. But we'll see. So let me have a look. Could do us a bit more health back so I can teleport around a little. That looks a bit strange over there. Oh, I know what that is. That's probably enough health. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, the other area I've had to light up is these guys and the melons. I'm not sure, but the tops of these blocks show as a light level of 0 if I don't have the torches. I'm pretty sure the mobs will not spawn on the farmland, but I'm not sure if they will not spawn or not spawn on top of pumpkins and melons. So I do have the odd torch until I've lit up this area. Oh, yeah, we have the columns with the smooth at the bottom and it's etched at the top. Yes, it looks a bit freaky, these do. Main reason for this is that there really is just the tiniest of gaps between the end of this and that. For a shade and cross section, you'd understand. Yeah. Anyway, and then the middle of here, we need to fill this in with whatever we are using for red. So here, here, over there, and then over here we need to fill with blue. I am thinking a lapis-based carpenter's blocks chiseled type thing, perhaps. Yeah, lapis. Lapis would be perfect. I can see this being lapis and redstone, which will mean I will need to go and dig out an inordinate amount of redstone, which gives me a reason to go caving. See, lining up more episodes already. Fantastic. Right. And under here is the vertical shaft that goes all the way down to the bottom. One of these round here is the entrance back to the old area. It's here. It's here. So the under area is still here. And as you can see, we've dug out a lot. An absolute huge amount. I haven't dug out any of this coal or anything yet because, well, to be honest, we're getting to the point where you dig a bit and then you find out there's a great big hole or a ravine or something. So half the time I'm digging and I'm losing the actual stuff I'm digging out. You can kind of see over there the Comatite cobblestone stretch here. That's a big ravine. Yep, that's a big ravine. And there's a few of those. Whoops, don't want to do that. Come back. So yeah. We still have our dog and we still have our horse, still unnamed. Yeah, no idea yet, guys. And no, I still haven't found a name tag. Another reason to go caving. Horse is slightly suicidal. Yeah, I need to move you somewhere where there's grass, don't I? Yeah, both of you are probably getting a bit stir crazy underground. Sorry. If I don't fix this now, it is going to annoy me. So basic... Whoa, don't fall down. So let's put this back first. It suddenly gets dark. Right, so it's these corner ones, isn't it, that need to go? Because we can see them from underneath. Yes, it is. Right, let's put sandstone in. It's probably the best option. Do. sorted. Now I just need to get out of here, don't I? If I go down, there's a big hole, so let's not go that way. Let's go this way. Hey, and we're out. Fabulous. Here we have the view from Fish Island. Yeah. I still think I need to have some sort of dock type thing, maybe. Although perhaps it will actually be off the... Oh wow! Look at the size of that whale. You okay there, mate? You alright? You seem to have your head stuck in the ground. What do you do about a beached whale? I'm sure you're not supposed... Oh, I'm going to drown in a minute. I'm sure you're not supposed to be doing that. I don't know whether he's just slightly stuck or I should put him out of his misery. Or try and release him somehow. But let's be honest, it's going to take a lot of digging to do that. That is just so freaky. I can't even hit him. Oh, there he is. He's free. No, he's not. Okay, we're going to assume that he's nibbling the flora and fauna. I don't know. Okay. Close encounters of the whale kind. Not sure about that. That just looks so ridiculous with your tail waving in the air. Okay, right. Distance shot this time. The hot bomb, by the looks of it, it's not entirely rendering the right hand side, but wow. I'm over here because we have hardened clay, and the question is, what can we do with hardened clay? So I don't particularly want to completely decimate this area, but I'm sure we can have a little bit of a hardened clay mine. I'm sure the sheep don't mind sharing. Oh, sheepies. Oh, sorry. Gee, now how did that happen? Oh. They would walk in front of me, wouldn't they? Right, so let's grab some blocks. Let's make... oh boy, now I've got to remember how to make... let me have a look. I think what I need to do is make lots of sticks. And then, am I right in thinking it's in the middle? Yes, it's a while since I've done this. Okay, so slab, stairs I should say. And do we need slabs? Do you know what? I don't even know if we need stairs. Oh yeah, we do need stairs, but we don't need slabs. So let's have a look. What can we do? So if we did that. Did I have a chisel on me? No. Well, that's a bit of a mistake, isn't it? Tell you what, let's gather these supplies. We'll gather a bit more hardened clay, and then we'll go back to base and we'll take a look at what we can do. Fill this in with dirt or something, or gravel, which I think I have on me, or even just cobblestone, and cover it back up again. I think I might actually have some hardened clay in one of my boxes, but the question becomes where. So yeah, we'll gather all this. Ooh. Mouse is being a bit twitchy. No, we're fine. We're fine. Right, let's go back and we'll see what we can build. Right. Start of a new day. Hopefully nothing spawned while I was sleeping. Swear I just heard a zombie. Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Right. I do have some iron, so I can make a carpenter's chisel if I remember how to do it. There we go. Right, so let's have a look at what we can do with these. Oh, and that, yeah. So that's what that looks like. Yeah. That is probably going to be best option, I think. Yeah, maybe. So that could be one. No, we don't have a horizontal version of that then. Yeah, okay. I am not convinced by hardened clay. I was hoping for something that would look similar to actually I wonder what it'd be like with a normal chisel. No, that's not how you make a normal chisel, is it? Something like okay, remind me, how do we make a chisel? Chisel. I can't spell it. Why can't I spell it? Oh, because yeah, chisel. That's a carpenter's chisel. Where's the normal chisel gone? There it is. Oh, okay, right, a stick and then. Okay, so we want a stick. And then a piece of iron. And that gives us a normal chisel. There we go. A little bit better value for money than a carpenter's one. So what happens if I use normal blocks then? Oh. The answer is you can't chisel hardened clay. Right. That's annoying. So, not too many decent designs, unfortunately. Oh, no. I'm going to have to try and find something else that's red. I think we're back at redstone again, aren't we? Okay. Let's go take a look. Well, I'm back with a suicidal horse that somehow has got himself off his leash. Yeah, okay, so you're not suicidal if you're walking around without a leash and staying safe. Okay, well, that's fine. I bet. Where on earth are you going? Okay, he doesn't want to be part of this. Right. Yeah, I don't know either. Okay, hi, I'm home. Did you miss me? Do you even remember who I am? You do. You do. Would you like to go upstairs and see the temple? I bet you would. We're going to move you guys upstairs soon. Yeah, we are. Honest. And you guys, I'm going to keep you here for a bit. At least until I've got a suitable and impressive enough kitchen and store area for you upstairs where you can, you know, cook your fantastic creations. You do absolutely amazing work at the moment for people with no stove. So, yeah. We came in here looking for ore, didn't we? We did indeed. Let's grab some of this redstone. Let's just find somewhere where there's a bit of room and I can... Peekaboo, I see you! Strange horse. Okay. Okay, can redstone be chiseled? Answer is no. Okay. What can we do with carpenter's blocks? Probably exactly the same as what we did before, I imagine. And the carpenter's chisel. Yeah, not convinced. Not convinced at all. Do I have any red wool? I know, yes, I'm down to the point where I'm looking for wool. If I have any wool, it's not going to be red anyway. Do you use redstone to make wool red? You know what? I don't actually remember. No, I think you have to actually dye the sheep first and then shear it, don't you? Oh dear. Can we sleep? Oh, don't touch with the chisel. Oh, now I've done it. Now I've done it. Okay. Put the chisel away. Can we sleep? You can only sleep at night. Okay, no worries. No idea what time it is. So that brings you up to date with where we are. Still needs to be done a lot of sorting through boxes. Yeah, which I'm not going to do on screen because inventory management does not make for good YouTube content. It will have to be done at some point though. Yeah. Let's see, is there anything else I have not covered in terms of the build. There's a way out here somewhere. There it is. Haha. Let's go and take another look-see. Bit of a risk. Quite a bit of a risk. I know. It was fine. We survived. Right, so there we are, folks. It doesn't look right with the red blocks missing. And I still need an entrance. And I still need... Okay, we're taking a break from this. Next time, because this will be a short episode, but next time we are going exploring again. Yes, I know. It's more exploring. Yes, we are going to go and head west because I feel like it. And this is not in any way, shape or form me recording a whole pile of videos to try and get back to being slightly in front of where I need to be. No sorry, not at all. So see you next time. Like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.